available now. And I will double check it. Hey there! I'm going to turn the sound off to make sure this is working. We're rocking and rolling, so let's go. Happy Sunday! It is Sunday brunch, and I am here again. I'm Julie. Here's the Social Work Expat, and I go live on Sunday afternoons during late brunch time. I hope that you have had a fantastic first week of 2024. I am going to talk a little bit about stuff. I talk about stuff and then I talk about AI. And I will say, if anyone is looking for advice about video editor AI tools, I'm going to talk about that today, as well as run my mouth about some other things. So I'll get started with the craft thing. Anybody who has seen, and you might not have seen some of the other videos, I was working on this necklace during a previous video, a previous live stream, and it is done and I'm wearing it. Excuse me. It's doing exactly what I want. It is doing exactly what I want. I'm very happy with it, and I still have to get over to Harbor Freight to get the diamond pointed tips so that I can make closures for the bracelet and the necklace, which I don't have near me, but I was working on those during other live streams as well. I like to do crafts, and I'm going to talk about the perfume that I have on today. Let me just get my screens together while I'm running my mouth. I really like today's thumbnail. I want to thank my daughter for her input about what the background color was supposed to be. And anybody who knows I just love having it on video only, which is what I'm up to right now. Trying to get the video to do. And it's mirrored, so there we go. While I talk, I'm going to run my mouth and have the whole screen. So this t-shirt is from the Jazz Estate. And what's wrong? The orange what? Where's the orange what? I thought you chose the blue. Oh, I thought you chose the blue background thumbnail was really nice. So, on to the perfume that I'm wearing. So, oh, I got rid of the text bubble. I'll put it back for next time. You like the text bubble? Is that what you're saying? You did choose the blue. Hey! And, okay, so the fragrance I have on today is, this is a sample that I got off of Etsy. This is called Jasper Rouge. It is and I know this is backwards, but it's a Middle Eastern fragrance. I was really making an order off of this particular Etsy shop called Hig Scents for their Amouage Guidance dupe. I'll talk about the shirt later. and wanted to round out the order, so I got some other samples as well. The Amouage Guidance Dupe is very nice. I will probably talk about that during another brunchy. But the Jasper Rouge, when I got it, I ordered it just to order it and had no idea really what it would smell like. It smells exactly, and I mean exactly, like La Perla, Let the Dance Begin. If you want to see the bottle, this is what the La Perla bottle looks like. Not all cleaned up, but this is the bottle. And I will tell you this right now, both of them, when I wear them, all I smell is geranium. I know it has other scents in there. This is a very good spicy rose, the La Perla Let the Dance Begin. And what I have on today, which is the sample of Jasper Rouge. Both of these are very good spicy rose scent if you don't love rose. I don't love like a really spring tea garden rose. This is not that. This is much spicier, and like to me it has more body. However, both of these fragrances, when I wear them, all I smell is geranium. If you love geranium, have at it. If not, I have found that I can cut the spiciness of the geranium. I like the rose, but I can cut the spiciness of the geranium with like a sweeter fragrance. And like I said a few weeks ago, I'm kind of tired of the heavy-handed gourmands that I loved. So I have a lot of sweet fragrances, and I just cut them with that, and it works pretty well. So anybody who was looking for, and Fragrantica says that this Jasper Rouge, also smells like Carolina Herrera's Privé collection. I think it's like a rouge or sandal something. It smells like that. But if that's the case, it smells just like this. And if you want to save yourself $300, I would recommend that you get the Middle Eastern Jasper Rouge. This is Fragrance World Jasper Rouge. It is like a tenth of the price, if that. And if you are like me and you have 8 million, I don't really have 8 million. I don't even know if I have 100. But if you have a lot of fragrances and you don't need the bottle, you're just after the juice and the scent, then I would recommend getting a decant, because the novelty is still there, but you don't have to feel like you are obligated to use up an entire bottle of fragrance, and it's good for testing. So that's the craft, the fragrance. I'm not doing a craft today because I could, but I didn't bring my stuff with me. And the lashes. So here they are. I'm still happy with them. I got them redone last week, and I'm very happy with them. Anybody who is looking to have something you do just for yourself, find something. It doesn't have to be lashes. Lashes are a little pricey, unless you know how to put strip lashes on, which I don't. And so this works for me, and I'm happy. It's fun. All right, on to the AI. Let me put the screen back. All right. No, wait, I'm gonna go in order. Hey there, Mama. So, usually I do some running of my mouth. I talk about what I have on in terms of fragrance, and I will talk about the shirt. I got this from the Jazz Estate. It is Nina Simone, and she and I had gone off to the Carolina Connect AI conference back in December over at University of South Carolina's Columbia campus, and I decided to wear her today to go with the necklace, which I'm glad I got to finish. All right, I'm going to run my mouth, but while I run my mouth, I'm going to leave this chat up. I did this particular chat some weeks ago. I'm going to leave this up. I think I will put it up with the list showing, because this is what we're going to investigate in terms of AI today. But before I talk about the AI, I'm going to ask the question that I didn't ask last week because I was so focused on talking about Taraji's statement of how she is grossly underpaid for her talent, and that this is something that happens to Black women in the United States almost as a matter of course. My question every week during brunch is, who is benefiting from the story that you are telling yourself? And I heard a story years ago, many years ago at this point, when I was thinking about going into social work. I heard a story from a friend of mine who had become a social worker. Shout out to Danielle McQuiller, who is the sister of my sister's best friend. She became a social worker. We wound up going to UConn together, and she wound up becoming a social worker before I did. And because of the many twists and turns in my academic career, I was a little bit nervous about making a decision and maybe failing at it again, like I did, which wasn't really a failure, but like I did with the Annenberg School over at University of Pennsylvania. So I was just having a little chit chat with her, and she told me this story. It was about a little bird. Let me paint the scene. It's winter, and it is the height of winter, and there is a little bird by itself in the forest. It is freezing cold. There are no leaves left on the trees, and this little bird is going to freeze to death. It doesn't have a home. It doesn't have any place to be. So along comes a wolf, and it sees the little bird. It's shivering. You know what little birds look like when they're like really cold and its little feathers are all puffed up. The wolf sees the little bird, and there's snow on the ground. It had just done its business. So there is a steamy pile of number 2 right near the bird. And is the picture frozen? Let's see what I can do about that. Steaming pile of poo near the little bird. The wolf picks up the little bird and places it in the poopy. Now, this is a horrible picture. Let me fix that. There we go. And then leaves the bird in the poopy. Goes on about its way. The bird has no idea what has happened, but the bird is finally warm. So this birdie is not going to freeze to death. Then, and I've messed up the order. Let me fix this. Okay. But then, right after the birdie is nice and warm and is able to survive, here comes a fox. And the fox sees the little bird, all nice and warm, not dead, in the poopy. The fox plucks the little bird out of the wolf's offering and eats it. Now, why did I tell that story? The moral is, not everybody who puts you in the poop is your enemy. And not everybody who takes you out of the poop is your friend. Who is benefiting from the story that you are telling yourself? That's just one example. I have a couple of other ones, but I'm going to get into testing out these AI tools before I run my mouth anymore. So let's make with the AI little tools lesson. I can see myself moving, so I'm going to assume that I am moving. And this is an old chat. We're looking for AI video editor tools. I'm going to read the prompt that I used. This is Bard, and I haven't made the thumbnails yet, but my goal next week. Yesterday was 6 months of me teaching myself prompt engineering and streaming it. So I have been recording my process along applied AI and AI tools since July 6th of 2023. So it's been 6 months as of yesterday. Next week during my lunch times, I'm going to go back over what I have learned in the past 6 months, and hopefully that'll be useful for somebody. I think it'll be useful for me because I'm going to redo some of the prompts and the questions that I asked not knowing anything earlier on back in July. Now, the prompt is it's going to help you with all of whatever it is you're trying to get out of the chatbot or the AI tool that you're using. So for this, I'm looking for video editor tools, AI tools. And the prompt I wrote in Bard, because Bard is free for now, is I have heard about an AI tool called Opus Clip. Are there any other AI tools like Opus Clip? If yes, please give me a list of up to 10 other AI tools like Opus Clip. Please include the pricing structure and features for each of the tools. Please format your response as a table. So this is what Bard gave me. This was a few weeks ago, but Miss Desiree of Desire Beauty Studios was asking me about video editor clips during my lash appointment, and so I thought this would be a good time to pull this out and talk about. So Bard is able to provide me with what I asked for. I asked for up to 10 AI tools like Opus Clip. I asked for the tool, the pricing, and the features, and I asked for it in a table format. Bard is very good about providing answers. They might not actually be all correct answers because Bard is like an evil genie, but in the format that I asked for. One of the things I do like about Bard is that it's able to be exported to Google Sheets or Google Docs, or you can send your chat responses to your Gmail email address. That's very helpful. One of the issues is that you are not able to fact check any response that is in code format or in table form. So I could not, if I wanted to, double check to make sure that this is right just within Bard. I will have to go out into a real search engine to fact check. Now, I refined my prompt by saying, thank you, please revise your response to include Opus Clip in the table. Because if I compare these things, I really would like for Opus Clip to be added. And so this is the table that I'm really going to look at for today's little chat. And I see this is still moving, so it's good. So Opus Clip, video.ai, Pictory.ai, and I used Pictory during Faceless October, so there is a demonstration of using Pictory, and I will say that I will go to some of these websites, but I'm not going to do a demonstration because my poor little laptop will not survive it. All video editing software and AI tools use up a lot of computing power for your computer. And so just be prepared that even though the AI tool is going to speed up your process, it is a longer process than typing a prompt or even waiting for an AI image to be generated with one of those AI tools. And it uses a lot of your computer's bandwidth. So live streaming and using a video editor, I would not recommend. And I definitely would not recommend it for my computer because it will kill my poor computer. Okay, back to the list of AI tools for video editing. We have Opus Clip, we have video.ai, we have Pictory.ai, Gloss AI, TooShort.ai, Nova AI, Submagic, WiseCut, Clip FM, and I think Clip FM is on, nope, that's a different FM, on a different list from the Carolina Connect conference. Synthesia, and that was on a list from Faceless October as well, and Camtasia. Now, this is a good list of video editing AI tools. I am going to highlight the ones that are less than $20 a month if you're going to use the paid option. The first one I'm going to look at is WiseCut, because if what Bard is telling on here is true, WiseCut is a freemium model. And what freemium means is that there is a free version, and then they have options for paid versions as well. So right here is WiseCut, and I'm going to go to this empty tab. I'm going to paste WiseCut and see what comes up. Opus Clip is an AI video editing tool that it looks like it's stuck again. Let me check. Okay, it's not stuck. It's a video editing tool that was recommended by a marketing company that was at, it's still a little slow. Okay. That was at Carolina Connect. And I have tried out Opus Clip, and the results were very fast compared to doing editing myself. So here we have WiseCut Automatic Video Editor, and I'm going to copy the link and put it in the chat. We have wisecut.video. Let's see if this is what Bard was talking about. If I can put anything in the chat. I can. All right then. There we go. All right. WiseCut. Automatically cut and edit videos with AI. All right. It has pricing and features here, but let's see what the website looks like. It is still loading. See, even the pages, once I'm doing this and live streaming, everything is very slow. Okay, automatically cut and edit videos with AI. It says leverage short videos to grow your audience. And it looks like it's taking a 3-hour video and chopping it up to 1-minute videos. Auto cut silences. It looks like the silences are being automatically cut out and spliced. That's really nice. Auto subtitles and auto translations. That's nice too. And it looks like WiseCut, it says, will automatically pick a song and tailor the music to fit your video, if that's something that you're interested in. Automatic audio ducking. I don't know what that is. It says, if you are talking in your video, you want the music to be in the background so your audience can hear you clearly when you are not talking, such as showing B-roll footage, for instance, or providing a demonstration. You want the music to be in the foreground. It says WiseCut uses AI to balance your audio, automatically lowering the music when someone is speaking and increasing it when speech is absent. That's a pretty good feature. Then it says storyboard-based video editing. It says if you want to make tweaks, WiseCut generates a transcribed storyboard based on your speech, where you can edit the video by moving around the text and scenes. It says no keyframes, no complex timelines, no video editing skills needed. That sounds great, and it says you can try WiseCut for free. It says quickly transform your existing long format content into shorts. Okay, that is what OpusCut does as well, and it looks like there are testimonials here. Easily create videos to share knowledge, teach a skill, or train someone with WiseCut. And it shows the partners down here. Okay, let's click on pricing and see what happens. So Bard in the table said that WiseCut is a freemium AI tool. Let's see if that is true. It looks like that is not true. So our evil genie friend Bard has struck again. If you want to get to know WiseCut, you get 30 minutes of AI video processing per month for free. It says it's forever free, 30 minutes a month. The resolution maximum is 720p. Now, I will give a little context. The webinar that I uploaded last week from Faceless October, the 44-minute webinar, I used Clipchamp to edit the full little less than an hour of the live stream webinar down to 44 minutes. And the upload version is 1080p. It's a little grainy. So 720p is an even lower resolution than that. So keep that in mind for the free version. It has 2 gigabytes of storage. The file length is 30 minutes per file. The file size is 1 gigabyte per file, so it looks like it can hold 2 gigabytes. That means one 30-minute, 1 gigabyte file. The file or the video that is processed will be watermarked with WiseCut AI. And the frames per second, or FPS, is going to be 30 frames per second maximum. Then it shows what's included in the plan, the free plan. Then there is a starter version, which is $10 per month. That includes 8 hours of video processing per month, 1080p maximum. The length of the file, it looks like is 60 minutes per file. The file size would be 3 gigabytes per file, no watermark, and 60 frames per second maximum export. Then, for professional level, WiseCut has $29 per month, and these are the prices if it's billed annually as opposed to monthly. That includes 30 hours per month of AI video processing, 4K maximum resolution, 150 gigabytes of storage, 90 minutes per file for file length, and 5 gigabytes per file for file size, and no watermark, as well as a 60 frame per second maximum export. TikTok? Probably. So, are you saying that 720p is fine for TikTok? Because I would think that you would need at least 1080p. So there's WiseCut. So our evil genie friend, Bard, said that WiseCut is a freemium model. No, that wasn't quite true. And for Opus Clip, so I will go to Opus Clip. I'm going to close this window because my computer does not like having all of these things open. Opus Clip. I already have Opus Clip. I used it last week or the week before, and I found it to be good. The pricing is also good, but I haven't tried any of these other ones. There are people who are farther along in this game than I am, and they have tried it, and that's where I even learned about it. 720p is fine for TikTok. I guess I'll have to test it out. Thanks, Mama. And so we have Opus Clip, and I'm going to put the link in the chat and also click on Opus Clip. And I'll go to the chat and add this. So for my Faceless October webinar, I took the entire webinar and I put it into Opus Clip. Accept cookies. Okay, fine. All right. And what I found is that it was very useful, and I got to try it out for free. You get, I think, 1 hour per month for free. It automatically puts captions. So many of the things that we just saw with WiseCut, Opus Clip does. Here is talking about getting free clips. And it says here, 1 long video, 10 viral clips, create 10 times faster. That is very true. And here, these scrolling marquees, I believe, are the people, like the content creators who use it. Opus Clip. Real AI, Real Magic, and is talking about curation, virality score. That part was really helpful. I found it to be really helpful because it analyzes based on things that I would never have thought of as someone who did not and does not really think about content creation that way, but it was very helpful. Then it has AI Copilot, and that allows you to select a specific time frame to clip. So I haven't used this yet. I just uploaded the webinar and got the clips that AI came up with. Then it has AI B-roll, AI dynamic layout, active speaker detection. Since it was just me, that didn't make a difference. And then it talks about the Pro plan and how the Pro plan has a variety of aspect ratios. That's actually really helpful. The free version only has 9 by 16, which is good for Reels and TikTok, but not necessary, and for YouTube Shorts, but not necessarily for the long form of YouTube, which is 16 by 9. And here are all of the features. The free version has 1080p resolution, and that I think is the minimum standard right now. That's better than Wise Cut's free version. And then it has more, testimonials. And then if you have questions, they have an FAQ right here. And here it says, post one clip every day for free. And it says get free clips every month. And then it talks about joining Opus Clips Discord for more benefits. And it looks like it was the #2 product of the week for artificial intelligence. It looks like producthunt.com. And then, where's the pricing? Let me go up to the top and see. Here's the pricing. At some point it will open and talk about the pricing. Here it comes. So, Opus Clip, and this is the yearly pricing as well, which means you pay one time. So there you have the starter version, and it says this one's only available in monthly, and that monthly billing is $9 a month. They have the free version, and that is 60 processing minutes per month. So that's 60 minutes of a video that it will cut up per month. And it shows all of the different things. It does have a watermark for the free version. You can't edit it in Opus Clip in the free version. And then you have 3 days to get your stuff, and then it's gone off of their system. If you go to the starter version, it's $9 per month with 150 processing minutes per month. So it's just under 2 hours of processing. It gives the virality score. You can import from 4 different sources. It will auto post to YouTube Shorts, TikTok, IG Reels, or you can download them. There's an editor. You get 1 brand template, filler and silence removal, and it removes the watermark for $9 per month, just under 2 hours of processing per month. Then there's the Pro version, and it looks like this is billed yearly. So it's $9.50 per month, but it's billed by the year. So it has it right here, $114 for the year. You get 3,600 processing minutes per year, and that's available as soon as you pay. If you work in a team, you get 2 users. It has the B-roll. You can import from 7+ sources. You can export it to Adobe Premium if you have that software. Multiple aspect ratios, a social media scheduler, and up to 5 brand templates, and then live chat support. So they also have an enterprise version, which, you know, it's probably pricier. As soon as these websites don't put the price, you know it gets to be pricey. So that's Opus Clip. And then we were looking at what Bard has provided, like what information they provided under $20 a month. So Video.ai is out because they start at $29 a month. Pictory is still in, and I already looked at Pictory, but we'll go back. Let's go back to Pictory. Pictory.ai. I did an entire video demonstration of what Pictory.ai can do during Faceless October. And one of the shorts on my website, no, one of the shorts here on YouTube, I think it's the Copyright Office one, was made with Pictory. It says easy video creation. This is video creation. You can use Pictory to do script to video. So it's just, it can go from text to video. And it is a pretty fast process compared to making your own video. And if you want the watermark off, you would definitely have to pay. I used the free trial version. And it says here that you can transform long form videos into engaging branded clips for social media. So that's what Opus Clip and WiseCut do. I'll put Pictory in the chat. I do have a link to Pictory in my Faceless October How to Make Your Own Faceless YouTube Channel webinar in the description. I will add some of these to the description when I get around to it. I do have a full-time job, and I'm trying to build a consulting business as well, so a little busy. So Pictory will add captions for you. They have a team plan, and then it's all the little testimonials and reviews, so that's great as well. We'll look at the pricing. Pictory is similar to Opus Clip, but it does have the ability to take a text, go from text to video for you. It will choose the images for you if you don't have images on your own, and that is something that Opus Clip does not do. These are yearly prices as well. So the starter version is $19 per month. If you pay for the full year in advance, it says you have 1 user per account. You can do 30 videos per month for $19, 600 transcription minutes per month. So that's 10 hours of transcription per month. You have access to 2 million plus royalty-free premium videos from Story Blocks. So you give it text, and it will add royalty-free images to your videos for you. You get 34 text-to-speech AI voices. So I talked about voice cloning a few weeks ago during brunch. This combines that. So this is a combination of Opus Clip and the synthetic voice. It doesn't have voice cloning, but the synthetic voice properties. It actually works with 11 Labs, which is what I talked about a few weeks ago. 5,000 music tracks, and then one brand kit. That's what you get for $19 per month. Um, that's I feel like that's really a pretty good price for, let's say you are working on a faceless YouTube channel or a faceless TikTok or a faceless IG, and you just want to enter the text that you created using AI, which I talked about in my webinar, and you just want to pay $19 and test it out. That's actually a pretty good way to get started with a faceless channel of some sort for a very minimal investment. $19 is not that bad, and it combines synthetic voice and text to video creation, which is two different AI tools. If you were going to pay, I think it's $11 a month. I think it's $11 per month for 11 labs. I'll have to double check. And $9.50 per month, paid up front, of course, for Opus Clip. You could take, let's see, it's like $2 less. It's about $2 less per month to combine both of those AI tools in Pictory. All right. Then, all right, we're looking at anything under $20 a month. So TooShort.ai. Let's see what this is. I've never looked at this one before. Bard says that it starts at $9 per month. Let's see if that's true. So we go to TooShort.ai. And I know better than to leave this tab open, so I'll close it. Put TooShort.ai and see what happens. All right, I'm going to put this in the chat. Okay. Okay, let's see what TooShort.ai has to tell us. Okay, the website says elevate your content with AI generated YouTube shorts. Okay, so this one is very much or TikTok or Reels, and it just keeps changing them. So it says let TooShort.ai extract the best moments of your videos and turn them into performing short clips that drive views and subscribers 10 times faster. It says you can try it out for free. It says repurpose your videos. So this one, TooShort.ai, is very much like Opus Clip. It talks about growing your channel, saving time. That's very important. And it talks about the power-packed features. All right, what are the features? All right, it looks very much like the Opus Clip. It says it has center stage facial tracking, one-click animated subtitles. So their subtitles are not automatic, and Opus Clip's subtitles are. Then it says unlimited high quality exports. It says say goodbye to watermarks and hello to 1080p quality. Enjoy unlimited high resolution exports that make your content stand out. So the unlimited exports, I think, is an extra feature that the other ones we just looked at don't have. Versatile aspect ratios, advanced editing tools, and then brand presets. Let's look at the pricing. Nope. Okay, Opus Clip is better, just looking at it. So we have the free starter version. You get 15 minutes of AI video analyzing per month. And it says full access to all the features. So Okay. View and export already generated short clips, but for 15 minutes per month of analyzing. So if you have very little, like a very short video content and you just want to cut up 15 minutes worth per month, then TooShort.ai free version would be good. Then we have the light version is $9.90 per month. That's everything in the starter version. And then you get 5 hours of AI video analyzing per month and 15 minutes of fast server-side exports per month. So you get to export 15 minutes of, I don't know what that means. And then it says no ads. So that's interesting. It didn't say anything about ads in the free version. Maybe they're talking about watermarks as ads. Then they have their pro version. That's $19.90 per month. Everything in the light version, and then it's 25 hours of AI video analyzing per month with 75 minutes of fast server-side exports per month. Priority support and access to the newest beta features. And then the premium is $49.90 per month. That's everything in the pro. And then you get 100 hours of AI video analyzing per month. That's a lot. And then 300 minutes of fast server-side exports per month. It's not clear here if this pricing is annual pricing or if it is charged by the month, but it also has a frequently asked questions, and that's TooShort.ai. They have 15 minutes of free per month, and their pricing does start at $9 per month. Then we have Nova.ai. Just a few more. Let's open a new tab. Like I mentioned before, I close these tabs. I'm going to go back to this really quick. Like I mentioned before, I close these tabs because my poor little computer would not be able to take it. If I left these open, my poor little computer, it would probably crash. The live stream would be over. Okay. So Nova.ai, it is still circling. It looks like we have all right. Okay, it says, Nova is a free app that lets you chat with an AI assistant powered by ChatGPT and GPT-4 and get help with your homework writing and proofreading. No, I don't want a chatbot. We want Nova AI video editing. So it's this one. And it looks like the website, it says Nova A.I. is a simple online video editing tool that offers various AI-powered features to create, edit, and share videos. You can generate subtitles, translate, merge, resize, select stock assets, and more with Nova AI. All right, and that is we are Nova.ai. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to put this in the chat. So Nova.ai looks a lot like, it'll be like Opus Clip, but let's see. It's just a spinning. We'll see how this goes. Okay. All right, what does this say? It says, welcome to the video editing universe. It says create stellar videos, cut, trim, and collide your clips, add subtitles, translate, and more. Entirely online with no installation needed. Okay, this actually looks like Clipchamp. Okay, most popular video editing tools. We've got text to speech as well. So they have a speech generator, a subtitle generator, and it says hard code them to your videos. So this is not like Opus Clip. This is actually like Clipchamp, but with translation. Resize to any format, okay. And you have the ability to choose stock footage from Getty Images. They have demos. Okay. So what's your pricing? It's been on Product Hunt. I wonder what Product Hunt is. Maybe one of these days I'll look it up, but not right now. All right, let's click on the pricing and see what they've got going on. This doesn't have the same feel as Opus Clip. It looks very much like Microsoft Clipchamp. Okay, it says pick the best pricing plan for you. Test drive all the analysis tools, auto subtitles, video editing tools, and video search engine commitment free. All right, and because everybody else was showing annual pricing, I clicked on annual pricing. They have a free version with subtitles and translate, 360 minutes per year. 60, 30. I think that's 30 minutes a month. Translating, same amount. Text to speech is 12,000 characters per year. The upload limit is 2 gigabytes. The export length is 10 minutes and it is watermarked for the free version. The basic version, 1800 is 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 30, 300 hours. I think that's 300 hours a year. Let me get the calculator out. Math is not my thing. I am adequate, but the calculator does a fantastic job. It is 30 hours. So 1800 minutes is 30 hours per year. 72,000 characters for text to speech for audio. And this price is $8 per month. That's $96 a year. 24 stock assets per year. Unlimited uploads. The export length is 60 minutes and the storage is 100 gigabytes. The Pro version is $14.41 per month. This is the annual rate. And then for business, we have $44 per month. Okay, so that's interesting. And it might be worth it for someone who is looking to edit their own videos to have a look at Nova.ai. I would also, if someone were going to look into Nova.ai as an alternative to using like Microsoft Clipchamp or InShot or any other straight up video editing software, I would double check to make sure that the upload is 1080p or 4K. Then we have Submagic. Bard says it that Submagic pricing starts at $10 per month, and you can generate dynamic captions and subtitles for short form videos. It translates videos into multiple languages and offers customizable fonts and styles. So it sounds like Submagic is not necessarily like Opus Clip, as in it is not a video editing tool strictly for the video. It seems like it is for subtitles and translation. Let's see if that's the case. Submagic. All right, let's copy this link and put it in the chat. $10 a month is under $20 a month, which is my threshold. Put this in the chat. If it will let me. It might not let me. There it goes. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's not showing anything here. What have we got going on? Submagic. I'll put this up while Submagic's website decides that it's going to show. I really like how the text to image generator made today's cute little image for brunch. Part of my prompt, I was like, well, let's see if it can be a more informal brunch background, and it did that. And so that's fun. And the QR code here is actually an AI tool as well. It's Open Art AI, and you can have an artistic QR code, almost any image that you want. You can create a prompt to put an image behind your QR code. The QR code that's listed here will bring you to my Fiverr account. If you are ever interested in working with me, you can reach me through there or any of my socials, because those are all under the Social Work Expat. Or don't put the, it's Social Work Expat, just like here on the screen and also here on YouTube. And so here we go. Submagic is working. And let's see what it says. It says create viral, I can talk, create viral shorts in seconds with AI. All right, so Submagic might be like Opus Clip after all. Okay, and it's adding captions. The captions look exactly like Opus Clip's captions. You can auto zoom, auto B-roll. I'm not certain if Opus Clip is able to auto zoom, so that is something to think about. Auto accurate captions, trendy templates and emojis, magic B-rolls and transitions, magic auto zooms, auto sound effects, and auto descriptions and hashtags. Okay. Oh, I don't know who these people are, so it's good to see like the names because I didn't know who they were. And then it says you can create a free video right now. And oh, look at the alternatives right here. Captions, Opus Clip, subtitle, video, feed, CapCut, and Pictory. And it says this Submagic, it looks like, is made in Paris and Seoul. So that is good to know. If you want to look at any additional alternatives, Submagic has a list of its competitors right here at the bottom of their main page. So then we can go to pricing to see how much they're charging. and whether it compares to Opus Clip. Okay, and it is still spinning. There's some magic right there. Okay. Okay, let's see. They have the trial version, which is free every month. There's nothing billed annually. You get 3 videos per month with a watermark, 200 megabytes per video, a maximum of 1 minute 30 seconds of a watermarked video. Then there's the basic. That is $16 a month, billed annually. You get 20 videos a month, 200 megabytes per video, 1 minute 30-second maximum, and 3 custom templates. Then they have a $40 per month pro version, billed annually. You get 100 videos per month, 400 megabytes per video, 3-minute maximum, 5 custom templates, and you can invite up to 2 collaborators, so that would be 3 users, and then you can upload your own fonts. Then agency plus level is $120 per month, billed annually. That is 400 videos per month, 600 megabytes per video, 5-minute maximum, 10 custom templates, and you can have up to 11 collaborators because it says invite plus 10 collaborators. So that to me means 11, and you can upload your own fonts. And then they have an enterprise level if you need more than 400 videos per month, and you would have to contact them, and you know what that means. It's pricey. But you can try Submagic for free. You get 3 watermarked videos per month, maximum 1 minute 30 seconds, and 200 megabytes per video. So that's good to know. Stretch real quick. All right, I think Bard gave us one more tool to check out. We already looked at WiseCut. Yep, the last one is Clip FM. So what Bard says is for pricing, Clip FM starts at $19 per month, and it converts hours of video into engaging clips within minutes. It adds text overlays, music, and sound effects. It also offers a variety of templates and transitions. So based on this description, if Bard is telling the truth, it sounds like a combination between Opus Clip and Microsoft Clipchamp. And I'm using these two as examples because I've used them. It might remind you, if you've used any other AI tools for video editing, it might remind you of something different. Now, let's double check that what Bard is telling us is the truth. AI-powered clip maker for creators. Okay, and so I'm going to copy this link and put it in the chat. And we'll see what all it has to say on their website in just a moment. All right, there is Clip FM. Use cases, pricing, blog, and company. Okay. They have a walkthrough video. That's nice. It looks like this is a Charlie Rose interview. Okay. And it says that this is built for professional teams and creators. Okay. Usually that means the pricing is higher. What did Bard say? It starts at $19 a month. Okay, let's see. repurposing past videos, spending less money. It says pay less than 10% the price of what it costs to hire an editor. That is a big deal. Okay. Podcast. What is Clip FM? All right. And here are some FAQs right here. And you can try it for free. I would like to know about the pricing, so I'm going to go and look at the comparisons. So, excuse me, Clip FM actually provides a list of competitors as well, right down here. But what I would like is to know about the pricing. Okay. Okay. So, what we see here is that our evil genie friend Bard did not quite get this information correct. Clip FM's pricing is a little bit high. Now they do have a free demo. You get 60 upload minutes, auto captions, and you can upload from YouTube. That one's free. And then the next level of pricing is $49 per month. They call that the hobbyist level. And that is 300 upload minutes, auto captioning, and you can upload from YouTube. Then they have the pro level, which is $99. Maybe I'm thinking it's not per month. Maybe this is actually just the price. Hold on. Let's see if it's the price like per month, or is this just the price? Okay, you have to sign up in order to see what they mean by this. I'm starting to think that this is what the price is. So if you go to this can't be right. It could be right. I'm curious, but the prices look higher, but I don't know if this pricing is annual pricing, monthly pricing. I don't know if these minutes are monthly minutes, annual minutes. Their pricing page is not comparable to some of the other companies, and that might be because they're not looking to work with hobbyists. What they really want is to provide custom options to enterprise level teams and organizations, which means that's not for me. I'll just close this out. Okay, bye, Clip FM. And that was that for the list that I got from Bard. So I'm going to go back to the thumbnail real quick. And I will say, if you were here for Virtual Brunchy strictly to hear about AI tools, AI video editor tools, that portion of our festivities is over. Hopefully you got some information that was helpful. I will say that Heritage Brands gave a very good suggestion at Carolina Connect to use Opus Clip. I think I'm going to stick with Opus Clip for now and see how I like it. The other ones have their appeal as well, but the pricing I feel like was the best for Opus Clip. And there's still going to be a need to edit videos. What I felt like was some of the best portions of my webinar, Opus Clip was like, that's never going to go viral. You probably shouldn't have recorded that. But I'm like, no, I like it. And there's somebody out there who will also like it. One of my goals is to talk to people who are like me. So the younger version of myself, sole caregiver parent, single parent, yep, I'm talking to you. If you are a social worker who loves to help people, but you also would like to be well paid and able to pay all of your bills on time, if not go and treat yourself to something, then I'm talking to you. If you are a first generation college student who had no idea what the job market was going to bring and no idea how to navigate higher education like I didn't, then yep, I'm talking to you. If you are a Black woman in the United States, only because I haven't lived anywhere but the United States. I've visited other places but not lived there. If you are a Black woman in the United States and you feel like you've been sold a bill of goods, that you do everything that you were quote unquote told to do, and that you were supposed to get success on the other end, and you are getting to the point where you're at the other end and success does not look like what you expected, then I am talking to you because I am talking to me. I have found that the world is about to change. It's already changing. And AI is a lot of the cause of it, but human beings, us, we are using these tools in ways that are for good and also for bad. There are people who don't even know these tools exist. And I would like to, as a social worker, help people learn that these tools exist. And that's why I do what I do. Also, because I'm a gigantic nerd. If you've been on this channel for any amount of time, you already know I'm a gigantic nerd. Let the nerd do the work for you. I am available if you are looking to get some kind of assistance or one-on-one coaching or support. I am available for that as well. Now, if you are not interested in hearing me yak about any more stuff and you were here for the editor tools, I wish you a wonderful week. And I'm going to go on and run my mouth just a little bit more. I have some stuff to do, so I can't stay on here. But I wish you a wonderful week. Thank you so much for taking your time and taking this particular ride with me today. I hope to see you on the next side, and I wish you all good things. Take care if you are leaving. Now, I'm going to give it a minute, just a moment. If you're not leaving, I have some yammering to do because I want to talk about Mr. Cat Williams and his interview. This might not be your jam, but if it is your jam, I'm about to run my mouth about it. And a little more AI stuff. So now I have to put myself on screen at some point. Camera, here we go. And we're going to have to fix that because it loves to do that. There we go. Oh boy, look, it's just me. The thing I love so much. Okay, I'm going to run my mouth just a little bit. If you know anything about Cat Williams and his Club Shay Shay video, which has, the last time I checked, which was last night, like 25 million views. He done did it. He done did it. I'm going to ask this question once again. Who is benefiting from the story you are telling yourself? What do I mean in terms of Cat Williams? So I saw on social media where somebody was talking not about this situation, but something else, and they said chess, not checkers. So depending on where we are in life and where our mindset is, we might not even know that there are other games that are able to be played or that even exist. So we have checkers, we have chess, and then we have Go. Checkers is one of the first games that if children are taught to play board games, they are taught to play checkers, right? You have your little discs and you have the board, and the board is red and black, and then the pieces are red and black. Okay. And you just one at a time move them. You can jump, and you got to make it over to the other side, right? So there's checkers. Pretty simple. Then we have chess, which is a much more complex game, and they love to say that it's the game of kings and all of that, but it's basically medieval war laid out on a black and white board or an ivory and black board, but it's war, medieval castles, kings, queens, rooks, bishops, pawns, a whole line of pawns, right? And then there is a much more complex game called Go, which I hadn't even heard about, didn't know it existed until I read the 48 Laws of Power. And Robert Greene talks about one of the 48 laws and how Go is much more advanced thinking and strategizing than chess. Who is benefiting from the story you are telling yourself? If you don't even know that certain things exist, then you have no idea what game is being played. Now, what the heck do I mean by that in terms of Cat Williams? So, nobody can tell me that this man is not a genius. Can't tell me that. Everybody is a genius. I have been around what society calls bona fide geniuses most of my life. I have worked with the geniuses and lived with the geniuses that society ignores. But there is a genius inside of every single one of us. And you can't tell me that Cat Williams is not a genius. Look at all those views. Look at all the clips. Look at all the reactions. The reactions from the people he was talking about. If hit dogs don't holler, I don't know what does. I'm going to use another reference. So in Hamilton, thanks, children. I know so much about Hamilton the musical because of you all. In Hamilton, when dude got caught out with that extortion scheme for the woman that he committed adultery with, and then he's paying out her husband, right? And then he decides he's going to panic and he's going to write this whole thing and publish it about his affair. And he ruined his chances to become president because he actually answered. Hit dogs will holler, right? One of the lines in Hamilton was like, Jefferson, who had mud and dirt and all kinds of stuff going on in Monticello, right? He never dignified schoolyard taunts with a response. A lot of times, nobody will know that you're guilty if you keep your mouth shut. Some of our celebrity friends who have responded to our friend Cat Williams have implicated themselves in a way that if they'd kept their mouths shut, no one would have paid any mind. Now, we got content for days. We have primary content, we have secondary content, we have tertiary content. Because I, who am not anybody in particular in these circles, am talking about it as well. We have checkers, we have chess, we have Go. All three of these games are being played at the same time, just from that one interview that Cat Williams gave. Now, who is benefiting? Depends on where the money stream is. Who's benefiting? Just something to think about. I want to run my mouth. This is how I actually run my mouth at Brunchy. So that's why I bid adieu to my friends who were here for AI. Because if you're here for AI, you don't want to listen to me run my mouth. But I will do it because I like to do it sometimes. And I read, this is the last thing. This is about AI. I read Synthedia's newsletter this morning, and it was talking about how there was some leaked code for Google and Bard. And I didn't put it on my blog because I'm only one person, and this is why I run my mouth on Sundays, so I don't have to run my mouth any other day. Not for this, but the Synthedia newsletter captured everything that I thought is going on behind the scenes with these AI chatbots. So they were talking about how Gemini Plus has been added to Bard. Bard is a free AI chatbot that is connected to the internet real time in a way that ChatGPT, OpenAI's AI chatbot, is not. So when ChatGPT opened up their chatbot to enterprise use and started charging $60 per month for enterprise users, and that led to a trickle down of a slowdown of use for Plus users who are paying $20 a month, and an even smaller trickle for the free users. I knew it was just a matter of time. And it's coming. Bard is going to roll out a pro version. I am not certain when, but it's coming. My concern with several of these chatbots, and it's not just my concern, just because I started this 6 months ago doesn't mean this hasn't been going on for almost 20 years. But my concern is, just like I showed in today's stream, Bard doesn't get information right. And if people are going to start paying for and relying on the accuracy of these chatbots, and they are giving out false information, we are in for a world of trouble. That's one concern. My other concern is that it's only been about a year. It's been a year and a few weeks maybe that generative AI chatbots have been available to the general public. And my concern is that the window to use of large language model AI chatbots for free is about to close. And it's only been a year. People who have been using these AI chatbots and feeding their information into these AI chatbots and training the models in use cases and in ways that the researchers and that the developers never even thought of are about to be locked out of the products because they are going to close. They're not going to be free. I'm not certain when this is going to happen, but based on some of the things that I have seen in my use alone of these chatbots, it's coming. As soon as Chat GPT had the enterprise version and they were like, oh, there's money to be made here and a lot, because there is. Ah, we don't need you all no mo, because I am one of the you all. We don't need you all no mo, unless you're going to hand over your money. It will be interesting to me to see where this is going to go, but also to find out if there are any other actually open source and democratized AI tools like ChatGPT, like Bard, and even like our Anthropic friend Claude. Claude, I got a notification earlier last week, because today's Sunday. I got a notification early last week, not early, but last week, that they have changed their terms of service. And while I was reading the terms of service, I noticed that there is a pro version for Claude that is being amplified a little bit more than it had been. And so Claude still has a pretty good interface, and based on what their documentation says, they have a closed model. So they're not feeding or training their model on what you provide to them, which is good. But how much of their functionality for the free version is going to degrade based on how much usage they get for the pro version? We'll have to wait and see. But I'm very interested in what is about to happen with the free and open access that the major players have given to these AI chatbots. And I'm also interested to see what ChatGPT is going to do with their custom GPT store. I have questions. I haven't dug into the questions because I don't have time really, but I'm probably going to need to make time. What's the revenue model for the custom GPTs? If someone develops a custom GPT and they stop paying for whatever level of subscription they have, do they still have access to that GPT? A custom GPT that is built on GPT-4, when the model is upgraded, and it's coming very soon, when the model is upgraded, does that mean that the custom GPT needs to be upgraded as well, or is that done automatically? Several questions. I don't know where to get the answers, and I don't even know if I'm the right person to ask them, but since I'm asking them, I'm the right person. I'm just going to say I am. And I have run my mouth super long. We have groceries to go get. Thank you for taking the ride with me today, if you have stuck around this long. And I will say, if you are like me, I want to say to you, I see you. You look Fabulous. You smell even better. I hope that you wear something that you love this week, that your feet walk on ground that is safe and welcoming to you this coming week. I hope that you are able to eat food that is nourishing and enjoyable and healthy. If no one else has told you, I hear you. During that conversation where you gave that good idea, I heard you. If nobody else told you, I heard you. And it was a really good idea. I wish for you that you are well loved and well rested this coming week. And until we see each other again, I want you to remember that there is a genius inside of you and that there are AI tools to help you bring it out. And if you need any support, I am available. Take care.